In an age of answers, we've mapped the human genome, photographed the birth of stars, and sent probes into the crushing depths of the abyss. We're told that 80% of our oceans remain unexplored. But what if the most unsettling secrets aren't hidden under miles of water? What if they are sitting in our museums, buried in our soil, and carved into our mountains, hiding in plain sight? Today, we step beyond the textbook. These are 7 real discoveries that exist in our physical world, yet remain completely defiant of modern science. Welcome to the edge of the known.
In a vault at Yale University sits a book that has defeated the greatest code breakers of World War II and the most advanced AI of the 21st century. The Voynich Manuscript. Carbon dating places it in the early 15th century. Authentic, old, and stubborn. Inside, hundreds of pages in a language that doesn't exist, and plants that don't grow on Earth. Zodiac wheels, cosmologies, and nudes bathing in strange biological plumbing. If it were gibberish, randomness would betray it. But it obeys Zipf's law, like real languages do. Statistical fingerprints whisper, it means something. But to whom? A lost science? A private code? A mind we no longer recognize? For 6 centuries, it has spoken fluently to no one. In 1901, divers off the coast of Greece found a lump of corroded bronze. They thought it was a rock. In a climate-controlled vault at Yale University's BAIGONG library sits a cipher that has humbled the greatest minds of the last century. It is the Voynich Manuscript, a 240-page enigma that has resisted every attempt at translation, from the code breakers of Bletchley Park to the most sophisticated neural networks of the modern era. Carbon-14 dating of the vellum consistently places the material between 1404 and 1438. The Voynich script consists of roughly 170,000 characters written with a fluid, confident hand, showing no corrections, hesitations, or blots. Applying Zipf's law, a statistical rule for word frequency in natural language, the manuscript passes with flying colors, possessing the entropy of a functional language. It breaks other rules, such as having no equivalents for a or they. Words are often repeated 2 or 3 times in a row, word doubling, a phenomenon almost non-existent in Indo-European languages. It looks and behaves like a language but matches nothing in the known human record. We can date the skin, we can analyze the ink, but the message remains locked behind a 600-year-old wall of silence. In 1901, a group of sponge divers stumbled upon a Roman shipwreck off the island of Antikythera. Among the artifacts was a calcified lump of bronze that sat dismissed in a museum basement for decades as a corroded rock. It wasn't until the advent of 3D X-ray tomography that we realized we were looking at the impossible. This is a masterclass in differential gearing, containing over 30 hand-cut bronze gears with teeth as small as a millimeter. To calculate the moon's irregular orbit, it uses a unique pin-and-slot mechanism. More than a calendar, it was a physical algorithm. By turning a hand crank, users could track the Metonic cycle, the Saros cycle for eclipses, and the positions of 5 planets with precision not seen again until the 16th century. According to standard history, the Greeks lacked the mathematical theory and metallurgy for such precision gearing. Finding this in 60 BC is compared to finding a jet engine in a pharaoh's tomb. The complex gear ratios, incorporating prime numbers like 127 and 235, imply a lost lineage of engineering that vanished for over 1,000 years after the ship sank. It is a black swan of history. If the Greeks were this close to an industrial revolution 2 millennia ago, what stopped them? In the heart of the Andes, there is a wall that shouldn't exist. SACSAYHUAMÁN. These aren't just stones, they are boulders up to 125 tons, interlocked like a master jeweler's work. Not even a razor blade fits between them. How did a civilization without the wheel or iron move and place these with such precision? Some speak of stones softened like clay, of plant liquids that melt rock. Science calls it a myth, but offers no better answer. Deep in the Siberian wilderness, a mound of shattered limestone defies geology. The locals call it the Fire Eagle's Nest. Science calls it a nightmare. Discovered in 1949, no meteorite signature, no blast pattern, and no volcanoes for thousands of miles. It isn't a gas explosion either. The layers are all wrong. Yet trees nearby grow faster, like at Chernobyl.